Retain, gang, what's poppin', man? So check this out. It's best for you to stay single if you don't have your things in order. All right. If you don't got yourself taken care of, you don't know yourself, you don't know what your purpose is as a man, I would advise you to stay single. All right. Before we start, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And I want to let you guys know that I have a 30-day semen retention course, right? I have 30 videos, and each day we go through how to improve yourself on your journey, techniques that you can use to go the distance, all right? I'll leave a link in my description if you want to tap into that. But if you join the Retain Gang community, you get the course for free along with other courses to come, all right? We also do weekly live calls, so it's a great investment for you. All right. So with that being said, a lot of folks try to rush into relationships, man, and you feel like you need that to validate you. You need to be in a relationship, and you think that's going to improve your life. And it can. I'm not saying relationships can't improve yourself, all right? But in 2024, you might want to have your things in order first. All right, times have changed. And for the most part, a woman, for the most part, is not going to want to be with a man who's a work in progress. All right, they want someone who's already the finished product. They can come in and enjoy the fruits of your labor. All right. If you find you a woman who is willing to wait for you and who's willing to help you grow and become and pull your potential out, hey man, that's a blessing. But I'm being realistic with you guys. All right. Relationships aren't bad. But as a man, you got to make sure you take care of yourself and you get yourself together, because it requires a lot of your energy. Relationships can drain you out if you're not ready for it. It requires your attention, your time, your love, your energy. All right. You have to give a lot to make that relationship work and to make it grow into something. That's why guys be getting messed up out here, man. You put all your energy and focus into a relationship, you ain't got yourself together, so you don't get no respect from your woman, and you don't get the fullness of her and what she has to offer. Right? Women want someone who's stable. They want someone who can make them feel comfortable, make them feel safe. And if you're not stable within yourself and you don't know yourself as a man, that woman is going to feel that energy off of you. You know, I did a consultation with a guy a year ago, and, you know, he was in a bad relationship, but the relationship was bad because he didn't know himself. He was on his retention journey, and he felt like he couldn't bring out his full potential because his woman was requiring a lot of his energy. So eventually, you know, he broke up, he moved to another country, and he got himself together. He found himself, he found his happiness. And it changed him. He was able to focus all his energy on himself and become his best version. All right? So that's what we all have to do. Focus your energy on yourself, man. This is why a lot of guys, they tell you, man, don't rush into marriage. Don't rush into trying to be in a relationship until you finally find your happiness. Don't rush into these situations until you find your happiness, or else you're going to regret it. A relationship has to be equally yoked. You and your partner have to be equally yoked as far as your energy, as far as your intentions, and your perspectives on life. Just like on Dragon Ball Z, when they do the fusion dance, right? It has to be perfect. Their energy has to be perfectly aligned and in sync with each other, because if not, the transformation won't work. As a matter of fact, they might transform into a lower version, a lower version of themselves. So just like the fusion dance, you have to find somebody that's compatible with you. Okay, it has to be almost perfect. You ever see when Vegeta and Goku do the fusion dance and they transform into a scrawny little guy, and then they did it again and they transform into like a blob? Right, that's what some of us out here doing, man. You out here trying to fusion dance with the wrong women in these relationships, and you're transforming into the wrong thing. right? It's lowering your potential. It's lowering who you could have been. Transforming to the wrong thing. You transforming into something that's lower than your potential. Man, when you're single, you'll realize that being in a relationship and being single, you'll realize that a lot of your energy was given to someone else. You were giving a lot of your energy away. Who you surround yourself with and who you give your attention and your time to, that siphons your energy. And that can drain you if you're not getting that back, if it's not being reciprocated. So a lot of people don't notice this, man, because you're so stuck on the physical. You're not tapped into the spiritual, what it's doing to you. All right, this is draining you if you're not doing it for the right reasons. If you're not with the right one. Your finances, your focus, right? Your chi, your life force, all that starts to get drained, man, because you're not giving your attention and your time to the right people, to the right person. So this is why it's best to be single sometimes until you figure it out for yourself. Then you're going to attract someone who compliments you. Right? We got to fix ourselves first, fellas. I'm not saying a relationship is bad. And if you're in a relationship, I'm not saying to leave that situation. Now, that's a beautiful thing if you found someone. But for the ones out here that's trying to rush into something, you feel lonely, you feel like you need to validate yourself as a man, you need to be with someone, don't rush that process. All right? Trust. It's a blessing to be single right now. All right? The grass is not green, man. You ask anybody that's out here dating, man, they'll tell you it's rough out here. It's rough out here in these streets. You understand how much energy it takes to learn someone and to conversate, and you gotta try to compromise with their habits and your habits, and that takes years, man. It takes years to learn someone. Hell, we're still learning ourselves. We're still learning who we are. We're still growing and transforming ourselves. Now you got a whole nother person that you gotta be patient with their growth and their transformation, right? They might wake up one day and just be in a bad mood. You gotta deal with that. They might wake up one day and just be in a negative funk, right? But you have to deal with that because you are partners. It's like the fusion dance. You become one flesh. Their emotions are your emotions. Your emotions are theirs, right? Don't let you be happy and your girl is sad. Oh, you about to get pulled down too. But it is what it is. That's how it is in a relationship, right? Y'all supposed to help each other and pull each other up. It's not like that most of the time. In 2024, it's really not like that. Most people just want to be wine and dine. They just want to have fun, but they don't want to stick through the hard times. They don't want to stick through when things get tough. Instead of going through those growing pains and gaining wisdom and the experience, they want to flee. They want to run away. A lot of folks get divorced because they want to run away. Even though you just pledged your promise to the Most High through sickness and health till death do us apart. But people skip over that part and they just get divorced like it's nothing. So as a man, focus on your happiness. I promise you, when you are happy with yourself, you are going to attract happiness in your life in the form of a relationship, a woman, a partner. All right? Don't do the opposite. Don't let a woman be your validation. Okay? It's not going to work out like you think it is. Women, they want winners. All right? They want a winner. They want someone who is already finished. I'm telling you. Don't ever rely on somebody else to give you the energy or the support to become a finished product. Don't ever rely on someone to do that for you. You got to do that for yourself. Right? Somebody out there will do that for you, but that's slim to none. We just being real, man. I'm keeping it honest with you. All right? So while you on your journey, you trying to find your purpose, keep doing that. Stay focused. Right? If you got to, take a break from social media. Take a break from looking at the cheeks. Stay away from that corn. And just focus on yourself for a couple months. And watch what happens. When you start focusing on relationships and women, that's when they flock to you. But when you out here being thirsty and just looking and got the wandering eyes, they're going to run away from you because your vibe is off. You're desperate. You're not a finished product. Okay? So as men, we got to move with confidence. That confidence comes from consistency, being consistent with yourself, loving yourself, having a plan, a vision, and executing that vision, that plan. And you don't stop until you see it come into fruition, until you see it come into your reality. You feel me? You don't stop. You don't quit on yourself. We keep going. We keep improving ourselves. We keep going back to the drawing board and tweaking things until we become successful. All right? So if you're single right now, don't be mad, man. You know, you're not missing out on too much. The right one will come when you get right with yourself. All right? When you get right within, everything else outside of you is going to magnetize to your energy. So, hey, fellas, like I said, if you need help, I do one-on-one consultations. I'll leave a link in my description. Check out the 30-day semen retention course. That's going to help you on your journey. If you want it for free, join the Retain Gang community, man. All right? This is a great investment for you. It's a great space for you to vibe and to raise your conscious level, to raise your vibration, the whole nine. All right? So with that being said, man, peace, love, and abundance, and I'm out.